Yeah, not a lot of people streaming today. I was gonna stream earlier, but then I got sucked into watching streams. I wish I could remember where everything was, but I didn't finish this game in like 28 years. Can't believe this game's that old. No, it isn't. I have a lot of fond memories of it. I just wish I remembered the layout like I used to and all the tricks and everything. It's like I have flashes of memory of what to expect, but I don't know it like the back of my hand. It's almost like playing the game for the first time in a lot of ways. I did 28 years ago, but I probably should beat it again. Luckily, this thing has the rewind feature, which makes it easier to get back to where you were versus having to sit through all the load times. I like that they added that with the PlayStation Classic. I don't know. Probably done. He was like streaming for 2 hours, I guess. After I came back buffet, I went to see if he was still streaming. It looked like he was off after the 2 hour mark. Makes no sense, GB. This channel's the peak of entertainment. I don't know why anybody wouldn't watch. Dude, is she out? Or I gotta manually do this shit. I feel like this thing's like the hardest boss in the game, even over the tyrant, just because it's hard for me to maneuver with the tank controls. At least this one didn't have barrels in the middle of the room. They should give me something though for that headache they just caused. Something tells me I should go back though. This is survival horror after all. Yeah. Based on memory, towards the end of the game, I remember it being breezy, but I might be remembering it wrong. The only one I kept like playing through over and over again is the second Resident Evil, and even that one, a lot of stuff is fuzzy. Yeah. I remember there was like a choice where you had to like, oh, this is so vague. Because I played the remake too, so that like mixes in with my memory. But I remember you had to pick to like release like Chris Redfield or not, and depending on whether you do that, you'd get like a different ending. And I think a second fight with the tyrant on the top of the roof. I think in the remake it happened no matter what. Let's save this shit for bosses. Yeah, he'll get like impaled if I recall. I think you'll see Barry and then Wesker. Crank. Oh, better have a weapon equipped. Because the minute you hear those hunters, man, they'll jump right on you. They can randomly decapitate you in like one hit, if I recall. I don't think they've done it to me yet in this game, but I know they did it to me like when I played a long time ago. Yeah, I originally wanted a Nintendo 64 just because I love the Super Nintendo so much. But then when I saw what was being released on the Nintendo 64 versus the PlayStation, I saw like this in magazines and I was starting to get into horror movies. Like this was way more appealing to me. And like the game library felt like it was geared towards people more my age. Not like some of the games on the Nintendo 64 were awesome, but I'm just talking about like at launch and I was deciding on what next gen system to get. And ultimately, I decided on the PlayStation, and Resident Evil was the main game that made me decide. What's funny is I didn't even know much about it. I just kept seeing it at Blockbuster and in magazines, and the screenshots just made it look so interesting to me. Yeah. Well, I think the games are more appealing to like if you were a teenager or older. Yeah,
Jill,
I had a
have
Nintendo
you found
64
anything
later on
interesting?
and liked it when the entire library was
Yes, but
released.
I can't
And I
see
could
very
just
well.
pick up the games I
How about
liked,
going down to check by yourself?
but I'm
I
glad
have
I
a
picked a
rope here.
PlayStation over it
Oh, do
because
you? Well, then I'll
you
try and
had
go down
so many
using
more
the rope.
options. The games were
Wait,
way more affordable. Like remember at Toys R Us, they always and Walmart too, they always had a
yeah.
gigantic bin of
Richard
like
gave this to me.
$20
The
games
radio
on
was a keepsake
clearance
from
all
him.
day long and good games, not just crappy ones.
Richard,
Find like hidden gems that are like worth hundreds of dollars today.
This is more useful to you than me. Ready to go?
No.
hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
Um, yeah, I don't have any other options. Is this already the underground laboratory? Man, I really don't remember the sequence of events and things. But like I said, the last time I played Resident Evil 1 was the remake. So I think my memory is mixing the events together as one huge game. Plus, like if you had director's cut, they had the range mode that changed all the backgrounds and stuff. I think that's a zombie. But I think these are the skinless ones that take a ton of health away from you. No, this is just a regular ass one. Probably too late, but it's alright. If so, I'll just rewind. Still trying to get used to these controls. Alright, how do we get out of here again? Damn, that one took a lot of ammo to fall down, but I killed it completely, so not complaining. I've always been OCD. I don't like to wait for it to reload, always reload in the menu. I hear somebody shuffling, I just don't know where they are. I feel I'm gonna see two little hands come out of this little hallway soon. Yep. Gosh dang it. Damn tank controls. I'm glad they didn't put the DualShock version of this. They changed the music in that one. In my opinion, it's not as good. Behind door number 1. Are those bug things, the chimeras or whatever they're called? I don't recognize that sound. No, those are just two zombies munching. Careful, there's like an item over there. We'll see if we don't want to miss anything, but I don't want to waste ammo either. Oh, I remember the kitchen. I think in the remake there's like an elevator that goes up behind the stairs that goes down the kitchen. We got a POV shot, very cinematic. That definitely... I actually can't tell what type of creature arm that is. I'm guessing it's a zombie. Dang it, I hate wasting ammo. Yeah, just try to open it. Not just any oven, a microwave oven. I think I might have missed the door, but I might have to backtrack. Currently I have no idea where I am. Maybe this is behind the stairway in the mansion. Where does this go? Okay. Sounds like something's over there too. Hopefully I'll start finding ammo soon. Let's just go double check for that one door. We really haven't gotten any new items, so there has to be a reason for this area. All you can eat buffet. Oh yeah, I'm glad I went back and looked. Is that even a question? I guess if I get puzzled, I'll try to kill those zombies Let's see if there's a missing item there, but right now I don't want to risk it. They seem content at the moment. You think there'd be something around here? Stomp on his head. This thing gonna open? Oh, I'm here. Wrong button. I can't look at my inventory. I guess this is a cutscene. Very fancy gate by PlayStation 1 standard. Why'd they choose that sound for the zombies to walk? Alright. This is part of the issue with the fixed camera angle. I know it's supposed to cause suspense, but I never have any idea what direction they're coming from. Sounds like another one's around. Is it dead? It's just waiting for me. I hear it walking. No, that one's dead. I guess there's one over here. I gotta be careful. What color we have here? Not at the moment, but I'll try to keep it in mind that you're here. Alright, where's this other one marching around? The zombie's having trouble navigating. Alright, now I gotta check all these doors. Ooh, nice grenade rounds. What is this? Cool. Yeah, I guess we better take that. Scared to take that because I won't have any room left, but that's kind of essential. Yeah. Hope I don't regret that. there's a save room nearby, it won't make much of a difference. What a terrible camera angle, man. Wow, we just went full circle, didn't we? Just another area with just 2 zombies munching. Might want to switch to the shotgun for this one. How the hell did he take a shotgun blast? Usually it blows their head off. A locked door, I thought I had all the keys. Dirty trick. That put me in caution status. So that plant would be great. Except I don't have any more inventory room. Maybe I can just use it. Nope. The game told me no. I can't do that. What's this magical door lead to again? Yeah, I might do it later. It's just because my inventory is full. Because I already have a red and green one mixed right here. But I don't want to use it because caution is still too strong for that. Also, I was debating on picking this up in case I needed anything. As long as I get to a storage container, I'll be alright. I've been hoarding the damn things. It'd be nice if I could get one right now. Hey, Matt. I'm sure there's plenty of Fortnite, Minecraft, or Roblox channels you can check out if you're tired of Resident Evil. Thank you for letting me know it's dusty. No, it's not, Matt. Fortnite equals life. hell did she mess with a damn shotgun? She's supposed to have spread. My scrapbook has been filed. Yeah, I saw the documentary on it. His take kind of sounded silly too, but more accurate to the game. I think so, Chibi. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Unfortunately, now a lot of people dismiss this game for the remake to the point where, like, if I ask like Chat GPT anything about like the first Resident Evil, it always refers me to parts of the remake. It gets them confused. It's slowly getting lost in history. Very nice. I could read these books all day long. Looks like they got all the volumes from the grocery store. I remember they used to, at the grocery store, they would like have those encyclopedias occasionally, and you buy like like letter at a time to eventually have the whole set. I hope they all get remade over and over again. I don't care if they remake awesome games. Just like I don't care if they remaster awesome games. It's the same reason why I upgrade to DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. And I don't mind giving the company money if they're willing to update the games and the graphics and everything. I have no problem. I'd rather do that than pirate. Knowing that like I'm supporting more games coming out. I don't know why I'm trying to move this when I have no room for items. Come on, Jill. I believe in you. And push it inwards. What do we? And we gotta restart it. It's like corpses just scattered around everywhere. No biggie. Is it a page turner, Matt? It would be great if this is a save room. What is on the table? Ink ribbon. Of course you can, Jill. You only have 50 items. Into Lord of the Rings, not so much Harry Potter, but I'm not like die-hard Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's what I thought he said at first. So crazy how the subject matter and like how manic that film is, because it's basically filmed like a damn Warner Brothers Looney Tune cartoon. Yes, I didn't mean to click on it twice. Stop going to it. I'm just walking near it. I did not push confirm. Let's slowly back away. Wish there was more than an ink ribbon up here. Those will bear shit in the woods. Yes, as well as Scarface. It was kind of combining certain things. Had like that droning synth music that Scarface has. Now I mentioned Scarface, Blonde is stuck in my head. It's like, rush, rush, cameo. Remember on like GTA 3, that one station, it just played like the soundtrack from Scarface. I didn't even see this part. Okay, I guess we push the statue here. I'm guessing the puzzle is how to maneuver it. I need to push it this way a little bit. Let me examine this. Oh, shit gets so disorienting. Oh, maybe we'll go straight there. I mean, it's his right to feel that way. I feel like even if it was like technically a better film, Scarface is more entertaining. I know. I guess I gotta come back here. Just gotta use the old elevator. Because Jill doesn't have that many pockets. Yeah. It's not the most popular film in the world. Especially now that when the film came out, most people weren't alive. Heck, Scarface is getting like that. Scarface is older than me. I think it's like 83. 83 or 85. I don't effing remember. If I wasn't lazy, I'd just go over there and look at my Blu-ray, but nope. Why did they change the music in the DualShock version? The soundtrack's perfect. Alright. I gotta figure out where that one is that goes upstairs. dust. Yeah, I was surprised too. Let me pause this so I don't get attacked. So I can read your message. Yeah, they couldn't get the rights for the music, but that's not the developer's fault, I don't think. Was not prepared for that. Let's try that one more time. Alright, let's try to keep an eye out for a damn save room. There might be one around here, actually. But I forgot there's new enemies here. Okay, I'm trying to think of the quickest way to get to the storage box. And I can't think of any short way because there's spiders on the other end. I already get the ammunition here. I vaguely remember playing the beginning part of this game. Maybe they thought they were too dumb. I don't know. No, they were trying to make it a little bit more serious. Kind of like the giant moths in the Resident Evil 2 remake. I did have a few giant cockroaches though. There's a random typewriter in the entrance of a mansion. That was a big ink ribbon. Yep, that's what it is. Like it's the size of a dinner plate. Thought I had the key for every room. Apparently I don't. Life's a joke. I probably should go the other way as much as I hate to do it. I'm gonna end up wasting so much shotgun shells on those spiders. What time is it? It's picnic time. Eureka's castle. Alright, I guess we gotta be prepared for this little shit. Dang it, man. It really makes them hard to shoot when you can't see them. No, I don't have the red jewel. I think that's the one I need. Doesn't matter. I'll come across it if it's the one I don't have. Alright, I have a feeling there's gonna be more of those little turds around here. Yep, blended in right there. Taking up all my damn ammo, man. I aim here. Is that going to hit it? Right, this door should open. Hopefully this will take me up to where I need to use the key. Vitamins and serums. Of course. Man, these things frustrate me. This is like the least accurate shotgun in any Resident Evil game. Dang it, I just want to go around the corner. I want to be able to see the damn thing. Damn it, Joe. scared to take anything. Well, I am fairly close to it. Great, so yeah, it's fine. It looks like there's steps we can climb though. Um, Might be the other jewel that goes in that tiger head, but I can't see shit. Yeah, we're not gonna get it from that angle. We can't get it anyway because our inventory is full. Luckily, I took care of that asshole after multiple rewinds. But I don't feel too bad about it because I beat this back in the day. Already did my dues. Trying to think what other door that key needs. Should be discarding him pretty soon, I would think. I don't have it yet, so I can't use it, so I'll store it. I wish you could organize by type like in Resident Evil 4. They're wearing Dr. Scholl's. It softens the impact. Little known fact, but that's how they do it. The real question is, why do their footsteps always sound the same? Right, back to business. Let's go get that flashy thing that I think's the jewel. If not, I'm sure I'll need it regardless. I also gotta get that little disc thing. Looks like a mini disc. Or a prototype for the UMD. Can I just get it from here? This is too far. It's too far, of course. Jill, why do you control like an Abrams tank? I missed the 180-degree turn. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's all shiny. I think this actually will give me the Magnum if I put in that statue. If memory serves me correct. But it's only been like 28 years, so who knows? So crazy to say that. I remember when this game was like high tech and brand new and really graphically impressive. I know it's hard to imagine when you see it now. One good thing about this game is I don't think anything takes up 2 slots. Dance your cares away, worries for another day. Well, we meet again. It's One-Eyed Willie. It suddenly hits inhaler. Yeah, I guess we gotta actually select it from the menu because this isn't a contemporary Resident Evil that asks you if you want to use an item. That is a very poorly rendered Magnum. I will take it. Thank you. Well, it looks good here for PlayStation anyway. Although part of the thing around the trigger is disappearing into existence. Like Marty McFly in the Chapman Under the Sea dance. This was that one room with the table, right? Right. No, that's the itchy zombie room. Right, where should we go next? We need to put this battery in that thing so the elevator works. But for that, we got to go outside, which I believe we got to go in the portrait room, which means we got to deal with the spiders. Yay. Yeah. Now all you need is like a profile and it has everybody's profession and what they do and a little montage of like their daily life every time they're introduced, combined with like a sepia tone. Like in the beginning, it would show all the stars members individually and like just have their name under it, kind of like how they do, but in the very beginning when they're introduced, like rock and roll music would just be your standard Wes Anderson soundtrack. I want a Pixar Resident Evil movie. It would actually be pretty cool with their technology if they actually try to make it decent. I don't know. I think Resident Evil almost works better as a game. You better start lifting weights, man. Jason Schwartzman's as thin as a rail. He's like one of those people that's always looked the same throughout his life. He looks exactly the same, like in Rushmore. He's just like younger, but you can tell it's him. If I had to pick a favorite Wes Anderson movie, it probably would be Rushmore. Maybe it's because it's like the first one I ever saw. It's like, were you in the shit? Wow, I would have thought you have seen way more than that. I have most of his films in the Criterion collection. I need to get Grand Budapest. I don't have that one. I'm trying to think of the last one I bought that was new. It's probably Isle of Dogs, but that wasn't a Criterion when I bought it. Hold on 1 second. Now it's bothering me. Yeah, that's what I thought. The last one I bought was Moonrise Kingdom. That was Criterion, but I think Isle of Dogs was the last one that I bought of his films. Which that one was pretty enjoyable too. I enjoy the stop motion like Fantastic Mr. Fox. You must be lucky. They usually have all the Wes Anderson stuff here. At least at our Barnes and Noble. I don't know who would carry them at like a retail store near you. Well, that's where I got most of them. I'll wait till the 50% sale. Also have the Royal Tenenbaums. That one is on Criterion. As well as Rushmore, Life Aquatic. Probably missing one of the ones I have. Yeah, I gotta go where the spiders are, and I don't want to. And I'm procrastinating. But yeah. Honestly, I know people don't like Amazon, but Amazon has the best deal on them, and you don't have to wait for a sale. If you're looking for a Criterion specific, or any Blu-ray or physical media, I think they have the best deals. Aside maybe like Walmart here, but Walmart usually carries like mostly DVDs, if you can believe it. It seems to be like the dominant physical media format. Guess it's for older people that never upgraded. Well, Barnes and Noble to me, I don't know. There's only certain sections I'm interested in. Half of it now is just like merchandise. I noticed they've gotten really hardcore into like toys and stuff more than they used to. We used to go to Barnes and Noble when it was still open near the house I grew up in, and they used to have like open mic night where people would read their stories and poetry, and they'd have a Starbucks built in or some coffee thing. I don't know if there was Starbucks. I feel like later it was a Starbucks, but in the beginning it was like its own thing. But anyway, we used to go there, chill, read comics, listen to the open mic night. It was really nice. It was like a place to hang out for free. There's not a lot of social spaces like that anymore. Everybody does everything online, meets online. Nobody does anything in real life. Really even hard to like pinpoint when you've actually seen like when's the last time you actually met a person that you didn't meet through online at some point, even if you know them in person now. Hate the little spiders, the little pumping abdomens. I don't want to deal with them. Especially since I'm running low on stuff. I hear them. There's just some legs left. I forgot about the little guys. Are they composed of like 3 polygons? They kind of look like face huggers a little bit. I kind of want to play like that, the consoleized version of like the VR. I mean, the original one was on console too, but the VR Aliens game. But they made a version that you can play like without VR. But I'm waiting for the second part to come out so I can play them both at once. It looks pretty cool, even if the graphics are simple. I'm a sucker for a good alien themed game. I really wish they'd try another Alien Colonial Marines game. Let's call it something else. Franchise has so much potential. Yeah, I don't want to be poisoned, so instead of backtracking all this way, now that I'm not rambling about aliens, I can pay more attention. Where is the little shit? There he is. Friendly as ever. Good, I didn't get poisoned. Little babies. Why are they always pregnant? Like a giant wolf spider. Those damn things are big on their enough on their own. It's like a mini tarantula. Look at that facial detail, photorealistic. There, that'll be the thumbnail. I don't feel like dealing with this shit right now. Gosh dang it. Wish I had new dog sound effects to that. Kidding me? Another one? How many are there in these damn things? Every time I think I can run, one of those little turds shows up. Alright. Now I gotta switch to the pistol. I'm not too thrilled about that. Ooh, beans. Alright. Yep, we get it. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, I know it's coming. But I barely have anything to deal with this thing with. So we're just gonna run past it. Please don't have anything around here. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. Well, enough blue herbs here if we get poisoned. I know there's shit ton of snakes coming up. There we go. Just run. Yes, very dangerous. You go first, Cindy. That can't be the only purpose of that battery. Unless there's a way to, like, turn off the elevator. Is there, like, can I push the button, please? Is it just permanently up? Oh no. Maybe I gotta use that crank. That's what it appears like. Son of a bitch. Means I gotta walk past that stupid hunter again. Luckily, there's enough health supplies here. He always knows where I'm gonna go. He's so good at what he does. Alright, we're not in dangerous status yet, but give it time. Let's go here. I hope the newest Resident Evil doesn't have a ton of backtracking. That's something I liked with the newer ones. I feel like each Resident Evil got progressively better except for Code Veronica. That was pretty bad with it. But all the games, I think Code Veronica could really use it because they could really make a good game out of it. They made it more like Resident Evil 2 Remake and just kind of follow the story, maybe try to make it a little bit more serious. The acting better. It would be amazing. Yeah, we gotta get the crank. Part of me is tempted to bring that freaking Magnum with me. You know what? Maybe I should dirty Harry my way through. Go ahead, make my day. Kind of looks like the gun from Roger Rabbit, the cartoon one. All right, Matt, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. See shit. All right. How many hits was that? Just one? Well, that's good. Dang it, man. Footsteps aren't always the most effective way to aim. Wish some of these shots counted. Hope you're locked on. Dang it. It's like, well, it's almost like they can see me, but she can't. The fact they avoid everything in the air. There we go. Fuck you. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. Inconvenience me briefly. Why did I go back to the menu screen? Alright, how are we on health supplies? Good. Trusty battery. I can't wait till that thing stops making noise. There's a typewriter. Guess we don't believe in save rooms anymore. Is there anything on there? Oh, did you pick up some food or something? Oh, you were at work. I started early. I keep thinking it's later than it actually is. I did earlier, like when I played the last playthrough, but not in this one. Right now, I'm wondering if I should have got that disc. I hope I can get back to the mansion again. I think a cutscene is going to happen now, if I remember correctly. I think he already, no, he was acting suspicious near the shark tank. And I think now let's face this game count. If you don't like spoilers, cover your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think this is where the guy gets sniped in the head. Oh man, they always do this shit to me when I have one space left. It's a power generator, but it doesn't seem to work. Yeah, it's only a matter of time, I suppose. Yeah, there's all these great items. I wish there was a storage container nearby so I actually could use them. This area is kind of hard for me to see, like where anything is. Everything blends in. Looks like a pit with chains around it. Like, I want everyone to be successful, but a lot of times when the stream is super busy, it's like hard for me to stay engaged because there's just too much going on. But like, I understand that that's going to happen as a channel grows or whatever. But I totally feel you on like only wanting to go to a stream with a handful of people because that's usually when I talk. Because often I'll like say things and I'll get cut off, and I don't want to look like I'm like manipulating the whole conversation where it's just my messages on there. After I was done this drawing stream, I was looking to see if anyone was on. I guess you had gone to sleep. I thought maybe you would stream or something. And like, you know what stream they were at, and yeah, he tried to do that fake profile stuff with his buddy, and he got upset, wasn't having it. Like all that time crying wolf, it wasn't me talking about it, and he's pulling the same shit elsewhere. I'm like, don't you learn? You're causing your own problems. Whatever, man. You're not too far from the end, I don't think, based on what I saw. I bet if you started playing it, though, it'd wake you up. Kind of want to get to a stopping point on this. Yeah, I know he wants to stream 4, so I'm sure he'll do it. Gotta get those. I think there's like a trophy or something he needs. That's how you get Ben to play something. You gotta tell him about the trophies. Like if there's a retro game, I've always preface. There's probably retro trophies for it. Try to get him to play. But I know like the games I like probably aren't the most popular to stream. And I know he's trying to grow his channel. He's got like those hardcore like speed runners on his channel. Alright, so I'm supposed to turn something on, but I can't see what I can interact with. I imagine it's nearby. This is one thing I appreciate about the remake, or the backgrounds are a little bit easier to see.
Is that
Here we
Jill?
go.
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
remembered his
You're
name.
alive.
Wait there. Are you with anybody,
I was
Jill?
thinking, is it the guy's name Enrico's in his head? But I didn't want to say it out loud,
What?
sound like a fool.
Oh no, I'm alone. But why are you
I
asking?
remember I had a comic book magazine and
Listen,
it
the
had
stars are
like the
going to
whole
be finished
story of the
soon.
first game.
Someone is a traitor.
And they did this scene and they drew so much blood, way
Everything
more
was
than the
plotted
game
from the
had.
start by Umbrella.
You usually aren't able to reach your hand out like that when you get shot in the head like that, but
Enrico!
you never know.
Who killed him, I wonder?
You have anything good? Maybe ammo? Hopefully ammo? Oh, I miss you, buddy. You got anything on you? Or I think I came that way. Maybe the generator thingy will be working now. Got another crank. Great, 2 cranks. Man, this Magnum's nice to have when you actually have ammo for it. Make those hunters a freaking joke. Dang it. Keep thinking I'm safe. It's just simply not the case. How on earth was I supposed to see that? Oh yeah, I never was like a huge Tomb Raider fan on PlayStation 1. I didn't start liking the games until they started to redo them with Crystal Dynamics and they made them like more accessible. And then I started to really like the PlayStation 3 games that went on the PS4 eventually, and hopefully the ones on 5. I like those because they're more like Uncharted. I know like Tomb Raider purists don't like those games because they think the puzzles are too easy, but for me it's fine. I hate I don't like in the older Tomb Raider games where like you literally have to grope the walls to find like something that you can interact with, and you have to tell like what the items are, and they're like super like primitive graphics, and it's really hard to even tell what it's supposed to be. But I know people are hardcore fans of it. Look at all the people that show up to watch like Ben play it. It's a Raiders of the Lost Ark thing. It appears I have to put a shotgun here. Like a giant dung beetle ball. Yeah, I got it. I know I can't be like Chris and punch it. Fuck! No! It's alright. The magic of technology. I paid my dues in 96. Man, these motherfuckers always in my way. Why'd you make me waste that fucking bullet, man? Well, there we go. Sometimes the auto aim kind of does what it wants. Great, more ammunition I can't carry. That's really good stuff, though. Shit. Wish I could just drop stuff. This has such a stupid look on his face, his mouth wide open like that. Okay, that's where I left from, right? Well, that's kind of confusing. Alright, what the hell's in here? These things are annoying. Dang it, man. Picking up all my health. We're already at caution status. She's at 180-degree turn in this. Damn, it's not even worth it. Let's get what I fucking need. Why do I want a knife, though? I'll probably kill those little things. Is that working? Is that all I needed to do? Just walk in a circle? Alright, let's switch back to the normal gun. I'm glad I had something on me that was powerful. It's coming out of its cubbies still. What, I gotta cut through this? Is that what's going on here? Probably. I suppose. I hear save room music. Man, like, if you could fix up this mansion, it would be incredible. All this underground space as well. I wonder in the new Resident Evil if you'll visit this area again. Yeah, it's been my favorite location of all the Resident Evil games has been the Spencer Mansion. Maybe nostalgia plays a part, who knows? I always just thought the mansion was the most interesting environment. Although, like, and then the police station from Resident Evil 2 comes second. I don't know what would be third. I really don't think there's other environments that hold up to it. Maybe some of the stuff at Code Veronica. I haven't been using any of these first aid sprays, really. Just been putting them in the bin. Might want to backtrack and get that disc. What I'm gonna do is probably save over like a older save in case I want to go back. But we should be good for the tyrant as long as we have all these damn grenades. That's why I only use them for the snakes. Should hopefully make the tyrant basically a joke. know, I've been hoarding. We should have like an A&E show about Jill and her bad hoarding habits. Wish there was a way to like automatically separate like the types of like items. Yeah, we should be good with a tyrant with all this crap. I just have an idea how many grenade things I have. Man, I didn't realize I was this stingy. Shit. Just been relying on the old shotgun, I guess. Man, it's one of the better weapons. So that's why it's always disappointing in a game when your shotgun's weak. Should be like the staple. I hate it when you play a game and then like they don't even put any bass in the sound. It sounds like you're shooting like a handgun. Something tells me I should hold on to it for emergency. I'm thinking I won't need the crank anymore. Or I saved. Let's go get that other crap. I believe there's a spray bottle. Are you kidding me? You're gonna put those stupid snakes there? No wonder they had like the anti-venom stuff. There should be a spray ball and grenades around here somewhere. I hope I didn't prevent myself from getting to them again. There's this roll back and forth. It's a mini disc. I might have trouble seeing like the hole in the wall. I wanted to go back and get those 2 items that I wasn't able to get before. I was low on ammo, but I'm probably going to get bit by one of these little snakes. Hope I can get back to that area. I hope they didn't put more enemies there. Otherwise, there's real no point. Of course, there's 2 of them. Well, fuck it. I need the shit. Damn, that was lucky. I'll list for these two items right here. Hoarding at its finest. Hope I can get some more Magnum. I bet this game would be so easy if you had like an unlimited Magnum ammo. Because even with a shotgun, it's like 3 to 4 shots to kill those hunters. The Magnum is just one. Alright, now I gotta remember how to get back. Go through here. I think this part a long time. I vaguely remember this. I think this part a long time ago tripped me up because of the camera angle confused me. I was like stuck at the part because I didn't know how to get here. Surprised there's no items in here. And yet here we are. An ink ribbon. What am I supposed to do with that? Only take it. There's nothing else good here. Anything good? Because I can't see. Alright, I'll take the ink ribbon. They're gonna penalize me for saving so much. But I don't care. It's been a long time. I'm not trying to break a world record for speed running here. You little shit, you tried to bite me. Yep. Oh wow, we're at the 2-hour mark. Try to get a thumbnail here. Thanks. Can finally go to bed now. I earned it. There's probably so much of me backtracking. Let me put half of this crap in here. Off stream, I need to organize all this stuff so I can just get right to it. I hate it when these boxes aren't organized. I'll literally spend like 20 minutes like putting everything in the right order. Just feel like I'm wasting everybody's time doing OCD shit. Right. We want this here and split this with all the other explosives I put together. I got enough. I think we need the hexagonal crank, and I don't think we need the other one anymore. But I don't remember which one's which. Well, I'll figure it out the next time I play. Yep, I'm gonna save over an old save. Because now that I have the 2 discs, well, I had the one, but I know where the other one is. I might try to save Chris if I get the better ending later. Assuming the saves don't affect it. I don't remember the rules. We're getting close to the end of the game. At least based from memory. It'd be crazy if I attempted that range mode. That mode's so much harder. But I needed to at least play this mode first, just to get the hang of things. So I'm so used to playing the newer games without tank controls and stuff. I've been spoiled by newer games. But anyway, I'm going to stop here. Thanks, GB, for hanging out. And thank you for everyone else who watched. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully, I'll talk to you on the next one. And thanks again. Take care. Bye.